Princess Maria Carolina of Bourbon-Two Sicilies spends a weekend with her royal cousins. The sons of King Rama X of Thailand suddenly leave Bangkok. Were they quietly forced out? And Crown Princess Mary of Denmark packs backpacks for children and young people in crisis centers. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and this is your Royal Daily News for August 14th, 2023. In Billund, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, along with representatives of the Mary Foundation, the Ole Kirk Foundation, and the National Organization of Crisis Centers for Women, helped pack and distribute 2,400 backpacks at the Lego charity for children and young people living in crisis centers. The backpacks contain toiletries, clothes, toys, a teddy bear, and a diary for the older children, as well as a note card with a message from the Crown Princess. When asked about the note card, the Crown Princess replied, quote, "On the note card, we ask them, the children or young people, to draw something or write a message, so we get a lot of feedback on those cards. It can also be a drawing, but it can also be a mother who tells what the backpack has meant to the child when they received it. So it helps to confirm to us that the project means a lot to many children," end quote. According to a press release, in a study conducted by eOpinion on behalf of the Mary Foundation, when children and or young people walk into a crisis center with their mothers, they often arrive with the only clothes on their backs. Quote, 67% of Danish crisis centers find that children often or very often arrive without their belongings. 90% use the backpacks as a gift for the children. 86% use backpacks or items from them to build trust with the children. 53% use the backpacks to spark a conversation about how violence is never the child's fault, end quote. Since 2008, the Mary Foundation, the National Organization of Crisis Centers for Women, and the Ole Kirk Foundation have handed out over 30,000 backpacks to children and young people. If you're interested in learning more about the Mary Foundation and all the great work that they do, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to the official website for the Mary Foundation. After celebrating the 250th anniversary of the town of Christiansfeld, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark made an unannounced visit to the Sports Center Denmark in Vejen, where 21 veterans of the Danish Armed Forces are preparing for the upcoming Invictus Games in Düsseldorf, Germany. Inspired by the famous Warrior Games, the Invictus Games is a multi-sport event for physically and mentally injured veterans. First held in 2014, 22 nations compete in 10 different sporting events. In the Danish program, the primary focus is on the participants' rehabilitation and personal development. The sporting results come second. During his visit, the Crown Prince participated in a table tennis doubles match. Despite the good effort by the Crown Prince and his partner, well, they lost. The other team won in 3 sets. The Crown Prince, a skilled archer who hunts with a bow, was, quote, introduced to and shot a few arrows with a type of bow that the participants at the Invictus Games use, end quote. At the end of his visit, the Crown Prince wished all the athletes good luck and to remember to have fun. The 2023 Invictus Games will take place in Düsseldorf, Germany on September 9th through 16th, 2023. Meanwhile, Her Majesty, Queen Margrethe II of Denmark, is currently enjoying the last days of summer at Chateau de Quay in Cahors. On Saturday, the beloved Queen was seen shopping at a local farmer's market where she was smiling and mingling with the locals, looking incredibly chic in a raspberry-colored caftan. Her Majesty the Queen will remain in France until August 24th. His Majesty, King Abdullah II of Jordan, arrived in New El Alamein City, Egypt this morning to participate in the trilateral Jordanian, Egyptian, and Palestinian summit. Upon his arrival at the El Alamein International Airport, His Majesty the King was welcomed by the President of Egypt, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Prior to the summit, His Majesty the King and the President held a meeting in which discussions focused on the usual, the deep-rooted bilateral ties where His Majesty the King and the President expressed pride in the level of relations between the Kingdom of Jordan and Egypt, highlighting the need to expand bilateral cooperation and trilateral collaboration with Iraq, especially in economic and trade areas. Back in Amman, His Royal Highness Prince Hashem bin Abdullah II of Jordan was sworn in as regent, while His Majesty the King was in Egypt for the day. Mr. Vicaire Essorn Vivachar Wongse and his brother, Mr. Chikari Wat Vivachar Wongse, the sons of His Majesty King Rama X of Thailand and his second ex-wife Sujarini, suddenly departed from Bangkok to New York City this evening. Oh, darn it. I was hoping he would stay forever, just to stir the pot a little bit. Anyway, prior to the King's sons boarding their Emirates Airlines flight to JFK, Vok spoke to the press, stating, quote, "Thank you. Thank you for sending us off. Our trip to Thailand went by so fast. There were so many things that we wanted to do and wanted to see in Thailand, but our time was cut too short. I want to thank the people of Thailand for welcoming my brother and I with open arms. The love and the warmth they have shown us means a lot to us. I had the honor of meeting so many people from all walks of life, and I've had the pleasure of spending time with my Thai friends. After being away from my country for such a long time, coming back to Thailand fills the hole that I have had in my heart for so many years. It's a very good feeling. We can clearly see that Thailand of today and the Thailand of 27 years ago are different. I am grateful to His Majesty the King," as he says with tears running down his face, and his voice is trembling at this time, and then he grabs his brother's arm. And then he says, "And I appreciate the grace of the nation. I am glad that I was born in Thailand." Again, we have to leave. I will come back to Thailand very soon with my children and family. I will be back. We will be back. I wish everyone to protect Thailand so that it will be a country that can and will stand on justice, equality, love, and unity. Thank you all so very much." End quote. This is interesting. I have a feeling they were, I know they were thrown out. Which is interesting because Vok was supposed to leave on Sunday, but he changed his plans. And from what I understand, he wanted to stay a lot longer. But I think once his brother got there, that changed the whole game. And I think the king freaked out and said, "Guys, you have to leave," which is unfortunate because I like these two. It's too bad that happened, but interesting. And finally, Her Royal Highness Princess Maria Carolina of Bourbon-Two Sicilies took to social media to announce that she was hanging out with her cousins over the weekend. Yay! So who are her cousins? Let's see. We have His Royal Highness Prince Emmerich of Belgium, His Royal Highness Prince Nicholas of Belgium, Her Royal Highness Princess Louise of Belgium, and Jean-Christophe, Prince Napoleon. The popular and pretty princess also wanted you to see her cute new pale lavender YSL bag, perfectly placed next to her super cute burlap bag with the word bread on it. Love it. And of course, someone gave her a bouquet of roses. Perhaps from a new beau? And naturally, not to be outdone by her sister, Her Royal Highness Princess Maria Chiara of Bourbon-Two Sicilies also took to social media to show recent photos of herself, posing by a hotel pool, wearing a super cute blue ombre 90s-inspired slip dress, accessorized with an incredibly large wire crochet snake necklace with a beautiful what looks to be a Larimar stone or turquoise stone. Of course, to complete her beautiful summer look, the princess, who was not engaged to His Royal Highness Prince Christian of Denmark, posed with a classic Lady Dior satin handbag as she sat in a comfortable position on a marble bench And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, August 15th, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.